Yes, sir. So we live. Welcome to the Focus Daily Show. You got your boy or your host, El Pooh, and you got Mr. Walk. Mr. Floyd X couldn't be here tonight, so we're gonna hold it down. Early edition.
Let me just say I'm gonna preface it. It's a little family issue going on, and for that's my brother. I'm feeling it too, and my remedy. My remedy, but it's
Yeah.
coronavirus. You met her before, infamous El Pooh. You met her when we was at that gas station on La Brea.
What happened?
This was years ago. This is like 2006. You met her homegirl, and I met. I was talking to my cousin, and then I was like, "Let me holler at her," and then you was already on it. Yeah, I was on
Oh,
the bread and Jefferson. This was
right.
like, yeah. But my cousin, she lived right up the street, off of across the street from the hold on.
Okay. Well, you're getting that together, but we just want to say thank you for tuning in to the Focus Daily Show. Since you're in
Wait,
here, just go ahead and press that like and subscribe and share too.
one more thing. Just she has cancer and she is in hospice. This is my cousin.
Wow.
Love you, girl. Love you, girl. Straight up. You
Yeah.
know, she's the same age as my little sister, and you know, uh, that's what it is.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, bro.
For
Damn.
sure, for sure.
Okay.
But
But
we seen her a few weeks ago when I was in LA with all my cousins. When I had a house full of everybody, we was like, let's go see LaShawna. She was in the hospital. We seen she was in good spirits, but she was just on some shit like, I don't want to have no more surgery. So she said that. I thought she was joking, but then I talked to her pop today, and he was like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, she says she don't want to have more surgeries, like because it's like just a repetitious thing. Look, I'm sorry putting this out there like that, but that's what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, salute. Let's move on, man. So salute. But
yes, sir.
hey, I love you. I love you, girl. I love you, Lashana.
That's
Straight
right.
up.
So we here to bring you the news. So what's going on? The topics that's going on for the day. So anything you want to start off with, man, or you want me to go ahead and get this started? Okay, I guess I'll go ahead and get this started. So first thing I want to talk about is, man, it's dangerous out there in Mexico. So don't go out there thinking they playing out there, man. You got 4 Americans that got kidnapped out there in Mexico, a place called Matamoros, Mexico. It's just south of Brownsville, Texas, which is like the southern tip of Texas and everything.
Yeah.
There's some couple of cartels out there warring and everything. They got some video. It looked like a black girl being shoved into the back of a pickup. Man, it's wild out there.
Hey, if there was look, I done been to Mexico a few times. If I'm with Tijuana and Calexico. And this is like 2000s. I was just on some stuff like, I know y'all ain't kidnapping my black ass because y'all ain't gonna get no money. What y'all practicing how to torture people? But now this is 20 years later. They kidnapping black folks too. Oh damn! Stay away from Mexico.
Yeah, they say it might be a case of mistaken identity or something. But from what the accounts of it is, she probably went out there for some type of surgery, some type of cosmetic surgery because it's cheaper out there in Mexico. That's what the word is. And the FBI is
Oh,
supposed to know.
they trying to get that BBL money because they coming out with cash. That's a
Yeah,
new.
yeah, but
Whoa.
they got caught up out there, man. So I'm just saying, be careful out there. You know,
Yeah,
yes, sir.
I seen the video. It was kind of like, and they was not playing around. And listen, when I see guns, to me it's serious. Ain't nobody playing when they pulling guns, especially in Mexico. That's free murders right there. But they got in there. Well, we gonna hear from them later. I think they wanted that surgery money. Where the surgery money at? Yo, stuff getting crucial out here.
Hey.
We
Hey,
hurting in
money.
America. You know they hurting.
Yeah, true that. True that. Hey, like I say, it's dangerous out there, bro. Uh, I know you was always talking
Oh
about
yeah.
the boy Murdaugh, the Murdaugh trial. The boy got convicted, killed his wife and his child. What's up with all that? And
He's a cold. He's a cold cat. They found him guilty, so we this ain't no allegedly no more.
yeah,
He killed his wife and he killed his son. I can understand killing your wife, but killing your son, boy, you ain't worth shit, my nigga. Murder, really? That's how you rocking on the Focus Daily Show? Wow, yeah. So he got convicted. He had a whole plan. It didn't work out, and he got convicted of the murder. And
yeah. And the jury,
they got video. He was inconsistent. We ain't going to talk about the lies. We ain't going to talk about the lies.
that's
He
right.
was
That's right.
inconsistent with what he was doing and when he did it at. Because you know these cell phones. Where my cell phone at?
Those little
These
tracking
cell,
devices.
yes, they got pings on them. They got pings where you at, what you doing, and then you stop, and then you change, and then they even had it in court where it was like he drove slow, and he was there for a while where the bodies was found, and then he sped off. You know what I'm saying? That's just
Yeah.
what it is.
And
Come
then
on,
they got
Murdoch.
video. They got video with him talking in the background, saying he wasn't in a certain location that he was in because of the video. I mean, come on now, you know. But the jury spoke out. They said they didn't believe him, you know. So hey, that's where it is.
And that's why I say like that's a heinous crime. Like, listen, I know this is Focus Day. I'm glad Floyd X ain't here, but this put the camera on me. Put the camera on me. Can you do that? I understand. Maybe you killed your wife. Not gonna work because I wouldn't do it. But killing your son? Come on, man.
Yeah, that's a little too much right there, huh?
Word.
I mean, damn, your son too. Come on, your own child. I mean, come on now. But you know what? When they say leave no witnesses, some people take that literally.
Word. Yeah. 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 So salute. They got him. They found him guilty. Put his ass under the prison that's under that prison. Yeah.
Uh, I don't keep up with too much of this hip hop nowadays. 'Cause some people just slip under my radar. But I've been hearing this name Glorilla. What kind of
Uh,
name is that to me? It just sound bad to me. But this Glorilla artist had I think a concert last night in Rochester, New York, and it was a big old stampede and somebody got killed.
Glorilla is a young chick. She might be 22 years old. She's a young, skinny girl who been doing trying to be famous since she's been like 12. She got that song like FYNE fuck nigga free. That's her song. That's what started her. She hypes the girls up. She got videos with pregnant chicks. They dancing on the headlights and all that. They having fun. She's a young kid. I could see she does. I could see how she could amp up the crowd to where it's like, oh my God, that's Glorilla. That's what probably happened. I didn't hear about this story, but I know who that artist is. She's a young girl and she's signed to Yo Gotti.
In
Yo
fact,
Gotti.
was she that female on the 50 the hip hop anniversary thing, the 50th hip hop anniversary Grammy,
I,
tribute?
I don't know.
You didn't
I don't,
watch it?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. I don't know either.
They had a lot of different factions and a lot of different levels of hip hop. I don't know, but I do know who she is. She's from Tennessee. She's a young girl. She's younger than my my second born son. She's younger than him. So she like 21 years old. She a kid. She a kid, but she got a hell of a following with that song.
Yeah,
F
yeah.
Y N E. It's called Fuck Nigga Free. I don't have to worry about a nigga cheating on me. That's how the song go. These little girls love it. These little chicks love it. So
I
I could
mean,
see her hyping up the crowd.
yeah. I mean, I'm just saying, it is where it is. But it's unfortunate that she had a concert and it was a stampede and somebody allegedly lost their life. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm just going off of reports.
Yeah.
But just to keep it moving, though, it was another thing.
Oh, wait,
You heard
wait, wait, oh, wait,
about-
let me get on one of my stories. You heard about Jay Morant? Jay
yeah,
Morant of the Memphis Grizzlies?
yeah,
You heard
in the club with the gun.
really little guy? Another 24-year-old, 22-year-old just wilding out like the world is mine. I'm effing everybody. I'm slam dunking, doing amazing dunk. The world is his. They say he's the most exciting NBA player right now. He's the most exciting. And you at the club and you showing a burner.
Yo, he got a $250 million contract, bruh.
Mm, boy, I'll be at home. I said, I'm gonna buy a bigger house and just be here. I'm gonna have my prayer room. I'm gonna have my party room. I'm gonna have my sex room, and then I'm gonna work on the rest of the house. Like, come on, bro. You need to stay home, young man. He needs to just stay home and just seclude himself and somewhere in Tennessee and not go out because you can't just be out partying like that. And then you showing a burner. He was really like having fun. But let's be honest though. Like, come on. Let's keep it real. This focus daily, but let's keep it a buck. We know when we was kids, young, we got hold of a pistol. I got a lot of pictures with guns. A lot of pictures with guns as a young man in my 20s. Just like going. This was my favorite pose.
Well,
Like
here's
for
the
real.
thing: you had a whole lot of pictures, but you didn't have a whole lot of money.
Where's the horn at?
For sure, I agree with do
That's
it. I'm just saying though, that's what the truth is, though.
these kids, they still kids and they don't put that together in their mind. They're still effing children. Just imagine, watch this though, infamous. His whole life, he's just been a good basketball player, and then they knew he was on his way. Young kid. He's not that tall either. He's like maybe 6'2" or 6'1". He's not as tall to be in the NBA like that, dunking on everybody. He never had no responsibility but just to be like, that's it. Now he got all his money, and he's like, the world is my oyster. And he's right. But he don't have nobody to be like, bro, you doing too much. Well, you kicked out the circle.
Hey, did you see Shannon and Skip talking about him? Skip
No, I
was saying
didn't. I don't
said he
watch
was
them.
throwing, hey said he was throwing up. He was allegedly throwing up the Crip sign and everything. You know what I'm saying? They trying to accuse him of trying to be a Crip.
Oh yeah. They had a nice little meme on this I watched this battle rap thing, but it was a battle rapper talking about another battle rapper where he was like, you went to good schools, you had your mom and them showing pictures, but they put the battle rap lyric from Sue Surf from 2011, and but they put it on like they talking about him, and they were showing pictures of Jay Moran as a kid with his brothers and his family, his mom and dad. Like what you basically like what you doing with it, gun? Yeah, it's kind of funny, but hey man, he's just a young kid. That's all I can say. And then he talking about stress. That's the go-to. Get out of jail excuse card. Stress. He was stressing out in his real life, and so he gonna take a break, which they got him on suspension. And he gonna come back like, yeah, I started an organization for kids in the neighborhood. Jay Morant, in Memphis. Like, hey, come on, man. But
A troubled youth. Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's the same old story. I hope we make it through, man, because you know what I'm saying. Not too many people get a chance to get a $250 million contract, and when you're that young, man, listen, we they need to have some more development. I mean, I know they got some type of
they
development
do.
in
Yeah,
NBA.
they
I know they do. I know they do, but I don't know, man. They need to some of you youngsters, man. When you get this opportunity, understand You are one in a million. Not too many people get this opportunity, so you need to take advantage of that.
Yeah. Salute to that young brother. I hope you just just stay home, you little boy. That's really what I'm gonna say to him. Stay home, little boy.
Yeah, chill out. I
Don't
mean,
don't go out.
hey,
Don't go out in public till you get about 28.
let this be a lesson to you. But you heard about the dude that was on the flight from LA to Boston and attacked or stabbed the flight attendant, tried to
Well,
open up the emergency hatch door.
that's where he started at. Man, you know they beat his ass real good. Come on, Input. Could you imagine? We're on a plane. Let's say we're sitting. Let's say you sitting by the emergency exit, and then somebody comes trying to open that damn thing. You know, it ain't gonna be no questioning.
Listen, if everybody on the plane got to kick in, it would have been cool.
I think that's what had happened. I think they was holding him down like, hey, okay, let everybody back up, back up. All right, everybody's going to get a hit, and we got them. Listen, oh, lady, I like those boots. Yeah, give them 3. Bing, bing, bing. All right,
Teach
now
him a lesson. Teach him a
you
lesson.
know he got effed up. You know
Like
he
I
got
said,
effed up.
I'm gonna tell
But,
you
but
because
let me say
remember,
this.
go ahead, go.
Let me say this. I think everybody is still stressed out from the freaking COVID SHIT because you notice there has been an uptick in cuckoo-ness on planes since COVID and the restrictions. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'll be on those planes and I want to just get off the plane because you still wear a mask. You still have to wear a mask. Like, check this out. And then when people are getting off the planes, the first thing they want to do is run to the front like they're the only one that want to get off the damn plane. Maybe this guy was just claustrophobic. He was stressing. Maybe his baby mama fucked a black guy. I don't know. But he was wigging out on that plane and he tried to open that door in the middle of the flight, which you cannot even do. Which you cannot do. I'm not saying that the rules, I'm saying like physically, and when the plane is in flight, it's impossible to open, period. It's impossible to open. But you just trying, that's that's a red flag. Whoop his ass. And that's what
Yeah,
happened.
he says his intentions was if he opened that plane, he knew a whole lot of people would die.
Oh, 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 oh. Ooh.
So,
I know they was happy to hear that when they had him on the ground beating the hell out of
yeah,
him.
like I was
You know,
saying, because I was getting ready to bring up. Remember Friday Night Live? We was talking about that high speed chase. Dude ran into
yeah.
the sheriff car, crashed into a
Mhm.
light pole, tried to run off. When they caught him, it was on camera, beating the shit out of him. You can see him punching him.
Those are
Ain't,
the
ain't nobody gonna say nothing about that because he assaulted them.
yeah. You assaulted me. He kept hitting his face on his knuckles and my foot. Look at my feet hurt now. Hey man, look, growing up in LA, you knew you run from the police. What's gonna happen if they catch you? If more like you can get your ass whooped. That's what it is. Try to blow up a plane or try to open up that door during flight. You know what's gonna happen if you're not successful. And then he tried to stab somebody. Oh my god.
Yeah, flight attendant at that. Yeah. Oh man, come on now.
Yeah.
So he went to
What
the
was on
bathroom
board?
and actually made the actual, thing that he actually like he took a eating utensil or like a fork or something and broke it. Some kind of way he did something like that. But either way, it was fucked up and it was a messed up thing. It was messed up. Excuse my language,
He
y'all.
thought he was in Wayside, like yeah, let me like how Snoop Dogg say I made a out of a toothbrush made a knife, scraping it on the ground. Snoop Dogg said
Yeah,
that in
yeah, yeah. About 30 years ago, so we can't even remember the lyrics. So.
it was yeah, like, yeah,
Late
I mean,
night here, toothbrush scraping on the floor.
right.
But anyway, I think
That's what they had. That's when they had the plastic toothbrush. It was little, but if you
Mhm.
scrape it all night, it get sharp. It get sharp. It was plastic, and it was real short too. It was like this short. Yeah. But anyway,
Yeah, ladies and
so he
gentlemen,
he
Mr.
made
Walk, he got all kinds of stories for how to make shanks and all kinds of stuff. You know what I'm saying? He's a survivor. That's what it is. Yes, sir.
a long time. This motherfucker knows. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's
Oh
move
man,
on.
come on. I think that's about it for the Focus Daily Show for
No,
the.
no, no, hell
Oh,
no, bro. Wait, watch this. I got too much.
oh, okay.
Uh,
Let's roll.
in Twin Peaks, California, they snowed in. Twin Peaks, California. That's way up north. That's a little past Sacramento. But they iced in. I'm talking about like iced, iced in. This chick was on there like, here's my car. And she dressed enough like that's the emblem. But here's my thing. When you live in them areas where you know it's gonna snow, you know what the business is. You know what's gonna potentially happen. We live in the lower part of Los Angeles area in California. We know it might be a potential earthquake that might destroy every goddamn thing. We know what we'll be on a goddamn 405 freeway and there might be a crater one day. But it's a higher risk though. That might not happen though. But you living in that snow, you'll be snowed in. And then they have warnings of that. So that's up in, that's up north.
I mean, the same thing is happening out here too, like at the San Bernardino Mountains. I can't
Yep.
think of days, like but
Look
Brightwood.
where you at. That's a Hollywood sign where you behind, folks.
Look at that. Listen, snow don't be on those mountains too often. That means that we got a whole lot of snow, and that those mountains I think is behind where you at.
But that's how cold it is, though.
Exactly. We don't see snow on these mountains, these particular mountains right there behind the Hollywood sign. You don't see snow on that too often.
Yeah.
You see them back a little more east, like where all the snow is right now, where they digging out of. You can see snow up there, like Mount Baldy, Big Bear, and all that old good stuff.
Arrowhead. Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
yeah, all that stuff. But right
Wood.
there where he at, I don't even know where that is. It's just snow. It's just like you look out the window if it's a clear day, but it's been fog. It's been smoggy for the last couple of days. But a couple of days ago, you look out, it's like, damn, look at it. It was just a beautiful sight. You can see I had to take a picture of it. That's how beautiful it was.
Right, right. Exactly. My homegirl, she in Palmdale. I ain't gonna say her name. Lala. She had a picture up of this is her outside her house. I know exactly. I was like, I sent her a message. I was like, I know exactly where you at. You are 47 and goddamn Avenue T. I know it. But anyway, but yeah, but that's what it is. But you know what's coming. You know what's coming. Like, bro, that's how you living in Arkansas and all that stuff. We all seen the Wiz, Dorothy, and all that shit. It might be a motherfucking tornado.
We know it's tornadoes out there for sure. Picking up
Yeah.
houses.
You know what's gonna happen before you move there. I got one more story. One more story. One more story. Bruce Willis. You hear that story, big dog?
What he went out was shooting. I don't know if he was shooting, but I know he went out.
Oh no, Bruce Willis got dementia now.
Exactly. He went out somewhere and he was like not being himself. He was like kind of, yeah.
Yeah, and his wife, he got a nice little hot little cute little wife. She might be like 32, 35. Hey, I'm with you, Bruce Willis. If I was him, I'd be like, look, baby, just take care of me in my freaking days. But anyway, she's on some stuff, sending messages out like, please have respect for the family. If you see us out in public, please don't. No, no, no. Check this out, baby girl. You don't get that right. I'm sorry. Bruce Willis don't get that right. You're a public figure. You know what you should do. You know he got enough money. Go somewhere and just in one of them secluded areas to where they're not going to harass you. If you out here in the LA streets, or come on, I know you ain't in Hollywood trying to like I'm going to Starbucks real quick. Everybody gonna be like, hey, Bruce Willis. I've been seeing Bruce Willis since Moonlighting. That was in the 80s. I lived on Hauser. I was like 9 years old. Yeah, yeah. Google it. How Rosie O'Donnell say? Google it. Anyway, But I used to love that flirting they used to do with Sybil Shepherd and Bruce Willis because he had that look. He'd be on his face like he had no lips, and he'd be like, but he was trying to match to her. He was trying to hit that pussy. And I was like, one day he's gonna hit that pussy. I was a kid, like I love Bruce Willis, and then he did the Die Hard series and all them other movies he did. I love Bruce Willis. You think if I see Bruce Willis, I'm not gonna be like, hey, that's Bruce Willis? So, wifey, take him somewhere to a secluded island where they ain't tripping like the regular fans because you don't get it. It's not gonna stop. If I see Bruce Willis, I'm gonna be like, let's get a picture. Salute to Bruce
And,
Willis.
and you know what?
He got dementia right now.
I know you do, but here's the thing: you can put that message out there and everything. Everybody ain't gonna hear the message. Even if they hear the message, they ain't gonna hear the message. They ain't gonna respect it because just like what you just said right there. But still, in all, everybody just don't hear everything. They might just see him on the whim, like, oh, Bruce might not even know his condition or anything. They just want that picture.
And not even wait, no disrespect, not even give a fuck. Look, you seen what happened with Shannon Sharp? He walked through the airport looking like a butch dyke with a dog in the airport, and somebody was like, and Shannon Sharp was like, really? Said, yeah. He was like, why? Dude was like, why not? And Shannon Sharp kept it moving. That's funny video because that's the truth. Because really, that was a take your glasses off moment because you're not gonna whip my ass, Shannon Sharp. You're not gonna do that in this airport. So why not film it? It was funny though. It's funny. He didn't say all that what I just said, but look, salute to Bruce Willis and get better. I love Bruce Willis. My favorite Die Hard was Die Hard 3. Die with a Vengeance with Samuel L. Jackson, baby. Woo!
Hey, sadly, he's not gonna get no better if he got dementia. So, but hey, he's a icon to a whole lot of people. So salute. There it is. Well,
Last
anyway,
man standing,
what's that?
last man standing in 1992 with the shootout with Christopher Walken. Come, I can name his movies all day. You think I'm gonna see Bruce Willis and be like, oh, he has dementia. Okay, I'm sorry. You got me. I'm gonna grab him by his head and be like, hey, real talk. Because that's how I grew up with him. I feel like I know this white man.
Right.
I love Bruce Willis. Salute.
That's right. Hey, what up, third? We finna get on out of here, man. Listen, we done spent up a whole enough of our time up in here, like 30 minutes. So, but we was holding it down for Floyd X, and Floyd X, you better be here tomorrow, man. I mean, hopefully you can be here tomorrow. If you can't, man, we'll go ahead and try to fill in for you again if we have to. But hey, thank y'all for tuning in to the Focus Daily Show. I hope y'all push that like. If you don't, if you haven't, go ahead and push it when you're getting up out of here. But we out of here.
Like, subscribe, and hit the notifications.